don't worry, we will get to painting the cheese, but while I'm telling this quick backstory, I'm just going to be painting this squishy of a bread slice to make it look like a cheese slice. I thought that'd be on theme. So let me just really quick do that while I discuss the backstory. So basically this came from my Speed Squishy Makeovers video. Cheese, save us. Painting cheese. What if I did a video like,
painting all the cheese in my house? Customizing cheese slices.
And now all the comments are gonna be like,
yes! Do the cheese customizing.
It was a joke, but, what do you know, I guess? Okay. By the way, guys, please go check out Pickle. She's absolutely awesome. I love her. I will link her in the description below. She's so amazing. Check her out. But anyway, this is obviously a very ridiculous idea, but you know, we're gonna give it a try now. So I'm going to be doing a quick hashtag visualizer squishy makeover that's on theme, of course. I'm going to be turning this bread slice squishy into avocado toast. We will get to the customization of the avocado. I just need a quick backstory. Okay, so if you want to go to the beginning of everything, the beginning of the idea of painting on food, I would recommend checking out my customizing cheese video where I explain everything. But for the people who have seen that, you're my favorites. And here's where the trend of avocado painting started. Basically, Pickle, my girl, she commented that she wanted to see an avocado be painted. And you know what? I'm here to do what the people ask. So I'm going to be painting on an avocado today. We will get to that, but in the meantime, let me quick finish up this little squishy. It's done, and it's really cute. But anyway, how about the squishy? I'm going to be doing a quick hashtag visualizer squishy makeover while I explain where this idea came from. So if you want to go back to the origins of painting on food in general on my channel, I would recommend that you check out my painting on cheese video where I explain it all, and also my painting on avocados video, just because it's fun. But anyway, the specific idea of painting on goldfish crackers as the number 3 installment in the Painting on Food series came from Z-Dragon-Z, a fan of mine, and I'm here to do what the people ask. So yeah, my Bomb Pop squishy is done. I think it's really cute, and now it is time to get into actually painting on. We are going to be dragging a squishy into this, as usual, just can't resist. But this, eclair squishy, I think? It kind of reminded me of a pickle, and I just wanted to do a quick little makeover on it. You can't tell me it doesn't kind of remind you of a pickle. And are you ready for one of the most vicious paint battles you've ever seen in your life? Sure. So am I. So then I'm like, okay, I need to make this a little bit darker, but then I didn't want it to be too dark, because I'm trying to go for like a semi-realistic vibe here, like not super realistic, but I don't want it to look overly cartoony. So then I go in with more like light green, and then that kind of contradicts everything that I had done. And then, so I try to go in with more bluish green and then more dark navy green, and I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't work. So then I go in with an obnoxious amount of that navy green, mixing for what felt like hours. Okay, that's just green. So then, finally, after hours, I got something that I felt was acceptable, and I'm saving the paint. Don't worry, I'm not a monster. But anyway, ignore my bedazzled paint palette. There was a long story long while ago. But anyway, this pickle squishy turned out really cute. I think the little streakiness was what really helped it look like a pickle, and the shape is very cute. New people, we're going to be doing a visualizer squishy makeover, just to kind of explain what the heck is going on here if you're not familiar. So anyway, this is a series that I like to do sometimes on my channel where my viewers comment foods that they want to see me attempt to paint directly onto. And it's fun, and it's weird, and it's a playful form of art that I love to do. But anyway, maybe we could turn this into a trend. That'd be like super fun, yeah. But anyway, today is all about olives, and this is because this was requested by one of my fans, Jupiter Dragons. And I always do any of the requests that I get, so I'm just here to do it again today, I guess. I wonder how long this is gonna go on. But anyway, wow. I know that was just a bonus like visualizer squishy, but oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I'm not normally all that good at blending, but this blendy rainbow donut is so pretty. I totally want to eat it. Makeover, and while I paint this on-theme strawberry shortcake squishy, I'm going to be explaining where this very weird and unique idea came from. About 4 months ago, I released a video called Speed Squishy Makeovers, which is exactly what it sounds like. And in that video, I remember that I said some sort of a thing. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something like, painting cheese. What if I did a video like, painting all the cheese in my house? Which was a joke, but I actually got asked to do it, and I'm like, what the heck, why don't I actually try to paint on cheese? And hence the series began, and I've been doing it super often, like pretty much 2 times every month since it started, and people request more and more foods for me to try to paint on. Every single one has its own unique set of challenges, and I've done so many. Like I've done olives, I've done pickles, I've done avocados, I've done goldfish crackers. And, you know, today we're just going to be painting on strawberries, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. Just before we start painting on our first strawberry, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on this series and just my channel in general. You guys are so sweet. Like, you guys leave the sweetest comments, and it makes me more happy than I could ever express to see that other people are actually supporting me in this journey and this dream that I've had to get noticed on YouTube, and I love you guys all so much. But anyway, we are now going to be going into painting on the strawberries now, and at this point I was like trying to finish the squishy, and I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do with the strawberry? Make it a golf ball? So yeah, the strawberry shortcake squishy is done, and now I actually have to set so that the new people get an explanation and the old Strongheart fans get a on-theme carrot cake cream cheese squishy makeover to watch. So basically this idea came from one of my videos. I made a joke about if I did a video like, oh, what if I did a video like painting on cheese? I honestly forget exactly where it came from, but I made a joke somewhat like that. I actually got requested to do it, and I'm like, okay, so y'all now want me to paint on cheese. But honestly, I was kind of excited to try it because it's just so unique, and I've never seen anybody like paint on slices of cheese like they're a canvas. And I actually had a lot of fun doing it, so I got more requests to do different kinds of food. I think I've done avocados, olives, goldfish crackers, pickles. We even ended up painting on strawberries at some point. Today we're gonna do carrots. So I think that's really cute, and it's very cottagecore. It's time to move on to painting the carrots now, so bibbidi bobbidi carotene. And if you're not familiar with the concept of painting on food here on my channel, I always do a squishy makeover while I talk about where this idea came from, so you can understand things a little bit better if you're new. So basically, I made a joke a while back about, oh, what if I just painted on cheese on my channel at this point? I actually got asked to do it by a couple of my viewers, so I'm like, heck with it, I'll do it. And it started off a chain reaction of my viewers recommending different foods for me to actually try and paint on my channel. And I've never seen anybody else do something like that, so it's a really fun thing that's very unique to my channel. So that's where that idea came from. Also, it was trying to be a pizza roll cupcake. I don't know how well that came across, but hey, I was trying to have it be on the tomato theme, which as usual, I'm gonna do a frosted lemonade on theme squishy makeover where I explain where this unusual series came from for the new people. I once made a joke in one of my earlier squishy makeover videos about what if I just did a video where I just paint on cheese? And I was joking, but some fans actually wanted me to do it, which shows how just fun and unusual my fan base is. And I'm like, heck with it, I'll give it a try. And that just set up a chain reaction of a bunch of my viewers giving me different ideas for foods that I could try to paint on. It's always fun, and it's very unique to my channel. Our frosted lemonade's done, and now it is time for another little mini squishy as a bonus. The real bagel is also kind of squishy too, which is cool. I've already explained a million times what this series is about, and most of you already know, so I'm not going to bore you or myself. If you don't know why I started this series and what I do in it, just go check out an earlier video where I explain it. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of be like chatting you guys up while I'm painting this anyway. I just wanted to turn it into like a little bagel. It's supposed to be a donut. Don't mind the stuff that looks all gunky on it. That's just like marker, because it came with one of those really crappy like marker paint squishy kit thingies that you get for like $2. Yeah, so I decided to just go for a little like bagel look on it. I don't know. Oh, wait 1 second, because this looks like tiger jasper. It's so pretty. Anyway, back to the point. I wanted to try and make it look like baked and stuff, but I was trying to do a blend, like a blendy look. And either me no likey blends or blends no likey me. So I don't know which one it is, but we don't really get along. Sometimes they work out, but if they don't, then they really don't, I'll tell you that much. I'm not a good judge of how good my own art is because, like, I'm trying to not compare myself to others, but I guess that's just kind of another way to get better. Anyway, I still think it looks cool, and it kind of looks just a little bit like the real thing. I don't know. It looks cool, but it's a bagel, so it's not much of a feat for making it look realistic. It's a bagel. It's pretty dang simple. Let's get into more further ado. Yeah. So I usually paint just a little quick squishy that's on theme with whatever I'm painting that day, so I'm just going to do that real quick, except for the fact that I completely forget to turn my camera on entirely, and yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to turn it into like a little like kiwi fruit ring thing, like you can see what I was going for, right? I'm sorry about this, but it is just a bonus squishy, so yeah, and it's still cute, and I'm happy to welcome it into my collection. It's not my favorite thing I've ever made, it's down there, so yeah, this is fine, I guess. A nice mini squishy makeover as usual. We're just gonna do the fries even though I had a burger. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a very simple design, so I'm just gonna take this moment to ramble for a second. I actually dyed my hair yesterday. I did like little pink highlights at the bottom of my hair. It's really pretty. I'm gonna do like a drawing on my community post that I'm gonna post. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna show like how it looks. I'm obviously not gonna put a picture because y'all need to get me that 1,000 subscribers. Please guys, seriously, I've been posting for so long. I'm kind of delulu thinking I'll ever get there. I mean, I don't really post shorts, which is how a lot of people get like good views, so I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going doing what I'm comfortable with because I'm not sure if I'm ready to explore into the world of shorts yet. But anyway, there's the finished squishy. I really like the stars, the gradient's pretty, and the fry color is on point. Like, it literally looks like the other little fries that I had lying around to paint. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I like doing these like in every video just so I have just a little bit of ramble time, which I love having. Anyway, I get into the painting of whatever food we're painting on, but this one is like really old and beaten up, so we're really gonna have to work on this one a little bit. And it's gonna be on theme, and cherry jam themed of course, so I can ramble a little bit. Also, by the way, please don't mind if there's any like weird background noise in this video, like kind of like we're humming. I am in a different room that I usually record my voiceovers in because it's currently late as heck. Anyway, I am using like this like red puffy paint to kind of give the effect of like cherry jam or something, like hopefully like the cherry jam filled donuts. I don't know if is that a thing? Anyway, now it is time to get into the... As usual in these videos, I always like to paint like a bonus on-theme squishy, just to give myself a little bit of ramble time before I get into painting on today's food. We're just gonna be making a little apple-themed donut, like with apple filling. Anyway, I thought that this video would be perfect for right now since we are in the peak of spooky season right now. Halloween is coming up. I have no idea how it's already the 17th of October. That went so fast. But yeah, I'm a little bit late to this, but I wanted to do it like a little bit closer to Halloween because we're gonna have a Halloween-y kind of theme today, and I'm so excited. We're also putting a little bit of glow-in-the-dark paint in the filling, and as usual, later I'll show you how it looks in the dark at the end of the video. Oh my gosh, it actually looks really cool. I don't know why, but I just want to take a bite out of it. It was just a little mini bonus squishy, like I like to throw into my videos, but I think it's actually kind of cute. Anyway.